Some interesting stuff from Kier lately. I think he's really improved his form, which is great to see. Quez, obviously, we mentioned him as well. He can be a little bit quiet sometimes, but that's because also, obviously he has some quite tough roles on this team. So let's see how it will pan out. Already we have a bit of a fight coming in toward the ramp position. Quez, and he kicks us off beautifully. Crime takes bubble as well. Prime takes bubble as well, and that's already a 5 versus 3.
Yeah, great way for Trick to start off the round here. Just dealing with the initial sort of aggression coming at them from SKADE, and Larsen's also taken up a forward position here. Too easy for SKADE in this pistol round. All the frags coming through. Really nice flashbang as well. Means Prime gets in on the act. Second kill, and Iceberg finishes it off. It's a flawless pistol round from the CT side. Not afraid to get aggressive at the start of this all-important gun round. AK is a plenty here for the T side, and Dreamer's found the timing coming through from Palace.
Good timing for Dreamer, and Dreamer is a player that, of course, we mentioned. Oh, hang on. Look at this situation. I'll get back into that in a second. Iceberg has got Rainmaker. Has he been spotted? I think he maybe had been spotted, but Iceberg still wins that duel with the MP9. And look how close they are toward B. That's a bit of a wild one from Denislav, just jumping into market there. Prime punishes him for that, but Ships is still in a very interesting position. He knows that Prime is in market, spots the information, but now shows his position. Oh, that's a shame. Bomb planted. It's basically all on bubble here because Ships is so disconnected. How on earth does he get to the site? It's going to be impossible. Bubble just has to swing and get kills. There's the first, and he doesn't take much damage for it, thankfully. Can he get any more? That's the question. There's another. Bubble's taking this round by the scruff of the neck right now. How many more can he get? He's now in a 1 versus 2. Iceberg creeping in. Can't swing and take him. A really nice try, but in the end, SKADE a little bit too disconnected.
I mean, yeah, all things considered, though, it wasn't SKADE showing they mean business. I mean, I did interview Bubble. He said they want to be top 10 by the end of the year. Oh man, Larsen, how does he miss that shot? In fact, he's been brought down to 3 points of health. SKADE already getting control of middle in the meantime. Trick going on a bit of a mission. They've got a ramp, and frags coming back and forth here throughout the round.
Oh, Quez is in a really tough spot. They know exactly where he is. Jimmer can just face him at once and he wants to, but that's a fantastic swing from Quez. Hits the instant headshot and he keeps his round alive for his team, but Bubble flanks all the way around toward Triple and catches him on the top of Tetris. Denislav is looking towards short as well. Kier on the angle, but there's still a player to worry about. That is Iceberg. He's got a 1v3 to play out. Bomb is down. He does not have a defuse kit. That's a problematic situation here. Has to tap it and go for the duels. Forces out Denislav. That's the 10 HP gone now. It's all down to Ships. The Clutch King. He's won 3 clutches in the last series we watched. Can he find another one? Oh, he's done so much damage, and he does find it in the end. Add another one to the tally for Ships. He's just takes a lot of damage, and look at the health on Iceberg as well. Despite it being a man advantage, this is not beyond the realms of possibility at all for SKADE. They're possibly connect it. It's going to be A-split coming in, and Bubble wins that duel toward Quez. Now it's down to Kier to shy. Needs probably a couple, but actually he's bailed out by Prime really nicely. Burning under Balk is Kier. Somehow they're surviving. Oh, Prime tries to Goomba stomp Dreamer, but that's not going to work out. Takes him down, and look at the health. He's got a Molotov out, but he surely will swing, and yeah, you can't afford to do that, I'm afraid. Takes an easy frag, and now back into a 2 versus 2. Smokes are going to be up. They can cross toward the site and get it planted, but Trick don't get him any time, and the nade comes in. Denislav 1 versus 1, no time, and he actually gets taken out after time, I believe, there as well.
How many times have we seen that, by the way, that he's been able to open up these rounds on the T side, getting that kill on Prime on Catwalk? Rough stuff for Prime, who's not doing too badly, but Bubbles just had his number.
Yeah, Bubbles just had free reign to wander up, and that's been a huge problem. And Iceberg's trying to rotate in to help his teammates on B, but Ships just waits there and takes him out. That might even cancel the play. Do they even want to go through this smoke yet? They're just waiting. They've got plenty of time to make a decision. 1 minute to go. They know that one player's here. They hear him shooting through the smoke, and that actually might change their mind. Denislav's going to stick around and look for the jump spot. But Ships is working his way up connector. It's all basically on Quez here. He needs to find him, and he has. That might force him back toward B, or might just make their mind up to go back toward the A ramp. They have now 40 seconds to go to make their call. Through underpass we go. Boost into window, perhaps. Quez has got more fighting to do.
Not a huge amount of time left on the clock. A big gunfight between Kier and Rainmaker. Rainmaker certainly not going to be missing a beat with that AK-47, though. Quez will find the trade with ease. Where does that send SKADE from here, though? It looks like the bomb's in towards underpass, although Denislav, he's trying to fake out the A-bomb site right now. No, they're actually going to go back towards A. Doesn't even make a difference. Denislav just single-handedly going to say, boys, sit back.
Easy for him. And now that puts SKADE with a guaranteed 9.6.5. Can they get any more? Rainmaker can take Quez out. But Larsen's MP9 on that double swing toward ramp again that we spoke about. Let's give them a 4v3.
Yeah, vital round here for Trick. Need to make sure that they keep themselves in a position in which they can still contest this map. 4 rounds certainly not going to be enough on the CT side, considering the strength of SKADE's CT side on this very map. So, it feels like 6 is almost a must for Tricked.
It is. I would agree. Can they complete this round? Now, that is the question. Bubble lurking in. They're being very silent about this push at the moment, and Iceberg does take Dreamer. That makes it all the more difficult. How silent they've been could give them a chance. Look how far Denislav's got up. Does Iceberg have any idea? Well, that probably will fall into it. He gets 1, but not 2. If Bubble stayed alive, then perhaps there was a chance there to pounce and get 2, and got the opposite happen, handed over to them on map 3. Copenhagen Flames showing their prowess on Nuke once again. And it's a map that Dig are good on, so it just shows how good they are right now.
Bubble once again going to be looking to try and find this opening. Guess where? Yeah, towards Catwalk.
It's the 4th time.
There's an AWP on this occasion, but Larson misses a key opportunity to find the first frag, and now there's going to be pressure felt over towards the B side of the map. There's only one person here right now. Oh man, Prime needs to be careful. Could walk straight into Ships' crosshair. In the meantime, SKADE start to shift themselves into this B bomb site, but they're actually struggling to get the cross in towards the site itself. Denislav, though, doing his most to get the kills and alleviate a bit of that pressure.
Oh, he's getting all the kills. Again, T-side AWPing prowess. And look at Ships just sticking around in mid. Too hard to find. SKADE, they were 3-0 down in that half. Exposed himself a little bit too much, unfortunately. But of course, the bomb plot doesn't afford them a force buy. And in goes a jumping Mac 10. And that was a bit of a rough one. I would totally agree with that description of that battle. Denislav makes it look a lot cleaner. Kier with a... will take a bullet to the head, I'm afraid, by that scout. And already, even though they have got the AK and the Galil still in play, it's a 3v5.
It is a force buy that's come through here from Tricked. Got a bit of information as to the whereabouts of a few of these CTs, but when Bubbles are swinging you wide like that, what can you do? Is a low HP player in Dreamer towards ladder room right now, so maybe a chance for Prime to get another kill back here. Oh man, all these frags just rolling through for SKADE right now, and Prime's going to get caught completely off guard as well. 12-5.
But only with a scout, so he's going to be under pressure. Incendio has to come in, spots another 2 players, I think, there. He's going to get leapt on. Absolutely jumped on by Quez. That's a perfect entry. Can he find a second? No. Ships too strong, but only 15 HP to spare now on Ships. Larson will get the bomb planted. And they're going to go for a full 4v4 retake here with Bubble on the flank.
Yeah, there's also a bit of a flank from Trick. You got Kier who's making his way towards. Fortunately for him, won't be catching any of these CTs off guard. As I say, that looks like Ships is still going back to try and clear it up. Wait, there's no way. He catches the timing.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Kier's been taken down. Ships lands the catch jump. Now all the pressure shifts onto the B site itself. It's Prime and Iceberg to try and save the day. At least they take Ships down, but it's Iceberg who's going to have to clutch it out. First kill does come through, but he's traded immediately afterwards. SKADE are just on another level right now. These guys are just playing fantastic Counter-Strike. They must be so scary to go up against in the server. Any control. Then he has his AWP this time. Got support there from Bubble between the two of them, looking to try and mount a bit of a defense towards middle. We'll go 1-for-1.
Prime again. Prime was me saying, why are you all helping me? Because at the moment, he's the one getting all the kills on Tricked. Dreamer towards... Oh, has he got a gap in that window smoke? I don't think so. I thought Quez might be about to expose himself. But we are on the edge of a map 1 victory here for SKADE. Prime, what can he do from stairs? He's going to get caught. He's going to get caught by Dreamer rotating in, and there's Ships just pushing aggressively. Catches Quez walking under. And I'm afraid it's Larson 1v4 with a scout. This is exactly how we expected this map to go. And I have to say, hey, it's unusual we get it exactly right.
I mean, I had a little bit of a glimmer of hope after the first 3 rounds, I won't lie. I thought maybe Tricked were going to be giving us something to get excited about here, putting up a bit of a fight on a map which historically they've been destroyed on, but history does indeed repeat itself, and it does look like it is indeed going to be SKADE who go up 1-0 in the series. They take the lead into Nuke as we shift ourselves through the player cams and get to see the Bulgarians who are over the moon right now, Trav. They're so damn happy that they won on Mirage. You can see the emotion just...
Him in toward hut, and Bubble on the rafters still next to the hut. Can he make anything happen from there? Ships is rotating in as well. Here's the information. Spots the information. Bubble will rotate round. Problem is, though, there's still Door to worry about. He still takes Kier, though. That puts it back into a 4v3, but I was going to say, there we go. Door will pounce. Iceberg takes him out. There's another rotation coming in as well toward Heaven. Larson finds Dreamer. What can Ships do? It's being looked for, though. Quez, really important quickfire headshot. Ships recovered the CT pistol on the last map. Basically all on his own. with a bit of help from Rainwaker, but this time he can't bail out Rainwaker on this occasion. 1 versus 3, no kit picked up. This looks like a tricked pistol round.
Well, let's remind everybody what's going on here right now. Obviously, this is the semi-final, the second semi-final to be precise here in the Pinnacle Cup. The first one was won by Copenhagen Flames, which means they've already got themselves a spot in that grand final. The winner of this match will be joining them after this game, so that grand final will be happening later today, guys. And then keep in mind, obviously, that SKADE won on map number 1. It was also their map pick, but it was an incredibly convincing 16-5 win on Mirage, which means if they win here on Nuke, then the series is done. I think he had that from the previous round as well. And now we start to really get into the thick of things here on the second map.
Important start for SKADE to stay in touch. We saw them overcome the 3-0 start that Tricked gleaned on map 1. This is a very different map though, and how will Tricked counter it this time? Denislav takes Larsen out. Kier was on low HP already, so he'll just grab the AWP as that goes down, and that's a big shadow advantage, unfortunately, for Iceberg. Ships has an easy frag there. He's being held by Prime, but Ships doesn't give a damn. Just swings and hits a double headshot comfortably. And it just leaves Quez and Kier to possibly drop down toward the vents. But it's being just shoulder picked by Bubble for information. In the end, he's going to whiff his shots quite significantly, actually. And they do lose 2 picks. But Dreamer is still here. He'll take Ships comfortably, and then Rainmaker rotates in. So 2 kills is all they can.
Let's not forget, they started Mirage 3-0 as well, by the way. They lost that map 16-5. Hopefully, history won't be repeating itself.
At least Iceberg does get that frag towards Ships, but
That's a
I'd say
kill.
Bubble was here, but, well, he's not here anymore. The bubble has burst, and Iceberg gets a second, and look at that flashbang. That is really, really well done by Prime. Iceberg gets his 3rd of the round thanks to that assist. Blinding the AWP against David, he's waiting for Rainmaker as well. Iceberg, we could be on for an ace here. This is a fantastic round from him. Only Dreamer left to find. He's going toward Heaven as well, and he will be facing Dreamer in a split second. Does he hard clear CT vent? Oh, he go back. Why? Come on, Iceberg. Don't you want an ace? Go back up.
Yeah, I mean, what are you really focusing on, bro, if you're not pushing for the ace?
The round win. They're going B. It's fine. They won the round.
I mean, these guys are just tryhards, Trav.
Oh no, they're tryharding in a tier 2 semi-final.
Yeah. I think there's only 2 players here right now though for the CT side. It's Dreamer and Bubble, so shouldn't be able to get all that much done.
A little bit of a crossfire though. You know, 1 player up, 1 player down, and Dreamer just runs in. There we go. With a player already on the silo, you wouldn't expect a player close up as well, and Dreamer makes that happen. There's a free M4 as well, and with armor, it could be problematic, and he hits a second headshot. That gun is going to be proving to be problematic, and he takes Prime as well. How easily did he judge that one? He took so much time to pull the trigger, it felt like, but he still got the kill. 2v3. Ships lurking in the vents as well. There's no way back. There's no way behind as well. Denislav is in behind, in toward Hut, and they get both the kills. Oh, I was almost like laughing at that because everything.
6-1 in the first 7 rounds, but the Bulgarians get a round back. You need to use that as a platform to really start to fight back here on the CT side. It is going to be Prime looking to try and steamroll his way straight through. Second kill is a big one because that gains full control.
It does. 4v3, and he's directly under Heaven as well, waiting for a retake to come in. It's so hard to clean out a player directly below you. They're going to attempt it there, and they do actually get 2 kills back immediately. Really good job from SKADE, and now Ships is rotated in. He knows exactly where Larsen is as well. Just goes for the full pre-fire, but Larsen no-scopes him. Unfortunately, the time wasted in that fight affords...
Half scoreline. But
okay.
Fires a lotto ticket, and he absolutely punches in the winning digits. Ships says, I'll have some of that as well if you don't mind. Straight through the smoke, holds down mouse button when he says, is this how it's done, boss? And he gets a kill as well. But here, my goodness gracious me. As if we didn't get enough Formula 1 this weekend, he gives us some more here towards ramp.
That was most certainly a race car peak, and now they're going to go down toward the B site. Bubble from door. When does he peak? He will at least show presence by opening that door, but he'll be smoked off immediately. Ships rotating in toward glass, though. Could have a play to wait, but there's a player watching for him. That's Quez. Takes a lot of damage. And he's spotted out. 4v3 still. Despite Kier's entry in, Chips just sticks around. Of course he does. Gets another kill toward Kier. But in the end, Quez answers back immediately. Now it's all down to Dreamer and Rainmaker. They're going to both push toward the double doors. Rainmaker's falling back. He hears his footsteps and avoids it entirely. That is so smart from Rainmaker. Sure, they closed the door, but he could pounce here. 3, 2, 1. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, so brilliant from Rainmaker. The patience is off the scale. And SKADE reach 5.
I mean, you can't actually sing Rainwaker's praise in an incredibly underwhelming position here. And it is going to be Bubble who steps into Larsen's AWP. Nice kill coming through from the Danish sniper. Going to have a few more players to contend with here towards outside as well. Oh, Danny actually has them lined up there. He's going to get both of the kills. Ships actually does eventually get detected. Yeah, that silence supports him a couple of extra seconds there.
Yeah, Ships, sure. He did go undetected, but look where Quez is. He's got his knife out, Ships. Free kill. Okay, back into a 2 versus 2. Quez can just take B if he wants to. He's even got a Molotov as well to block off ramp. He's going to push aggressively off the back of it. Prime's not here yet. But now he'll join in. Rainmaker shoulder picking the angles, blocks the information, but Prime rips his head off. Now it's all down to Dreamer. 1 versus 2. There is a kit on the site. I believe that was held by his teammate. But this is a hard one to find. Prime is on the high ground as well. The most overpowered angle in Counter-Strike. It's impossible to find. You see legs first. They can't see you. Easy one for Prime. Another 3 kills for him. And Tricked win out the half.
Pick the map. And then they can only manage 5 rounds against Tricked. Like, it's just... that's why I love this game so much. Because it's so unpredictable. Different teams mean different results. Mean different scenarios unfolding. And realities transpiring.
Exactly. Vitality also kind of suck right now, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's also
one way
to put into that. Dreamer gets a nice entry. Already starting off the round, and he gets a second as well. Look at this weird positioning toward the health position as well. Quez, he gets 1 but not 2 with his trusty dualies. And in the end, Bubble finishes it off. So SKADE very much in this one.
Very aggressive here from SKADE and the anti-eco, as you said. Probably just trying to negate the impact the AWP can have by rushing their way through ramp right now. But Quez's Desert Eagle gets a kill. They need to be careful. Then he's taking damage. He's been traded out by Iceberg. He's just tapping away. Eventually, he will connect on the shots. And Dreamer picks up the AK in the process. Much quicker, much cleaner second kill comes through from him. Rainmaker picks up 2 quick kills of his own. Has the information. There's a 3rd in the position there as well. He takes Kier down. It's only Larsen left remaining. And he's only got 4 points of health as well. AWP in place, but he's going to be able to connect on the shots. What on earth have we just witnessed? How have Tricked won the round?
Oh, aye. That one was one to watch again. I can't believe that Rainmaker actually pulls it back to almost winnable position.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see if they can find some sort of way to try and win this 5 versus 3 post-plant situation. They've got all the kits, all the utility, everything the CT sides need. They're going to be taking a pretty one-dimensional approach here with 4 players retaking from ramp, and then Iceberg is going to be coming through with a late lurk from the Vayne Screamer. Misses the chance to get the kills. It puts the pressure on his teammates, but Rainmaker continues to get the multi-kills. Oh man, he's just been able to find himself a 3rd in the round. Another 1 versus 1. Kier has to give his position away by coming through from the double doors as well. I don't think that there's any time left here. I don't think there's any chance. Rainmaker not going to be able to connect on the shots.
No
He's got
way.
enough time.
So
Does he? No, surely not. The bomb has to explode here. No, that's not fair. Rainmaker, in 2 consecutive rounds, has just had the round robbed right before his eyes.
Close toward the smoke, and he's going to continue going. He can just walk all the way through this, surely. He's got a play here. How far does he go? Flash comes in. Oh, the timing. That's what utility can do. Larsen helps out Prime with that one, but Bubble does entry toward Iceberg, and Dreamer helps out toward Kier. It's madness toward the A site as we entry toward it, and it's recovered into a 2v2, and down the vent we go.
Yeah, SKADE had the information. I think that both of the players were towards that part of the map, so they quickly just pull the handbrake up and shift themselves to the lower site. Will be able to afford themselves a free plant here with post-plant positions of their choice.
Oh, yeah.
Must win round here to keep themselves in the hunt and in the conversation here on Nuke. Obviously, no cash in the bank if they drop the ball. Larsen and Quer is going to be retaking from opposite sides of the site here, Trav.
Yeah, this is a nervy one. Tricked have been successful on their retakes, but how will the timing work? And Bubble, he gets another one toward Quez. Double trouble from Bubble, but now it's all down to Larsen. How many can he get? He needs to find the aforementioned Bubble, and he's just holding the angle toward ramp, not peeking as of yet. Larsen will trap the bomb. That will force Bubble to have a quick look at it. Larsen needs to hit the quick headshot though, or it's going to be a messy duel, and Bubble actually pulling out the Glock in the end to finish off that one. There was probably no time on the bomb either way. But the last 5, they've played it the most out of anyone, or they played it the most of all the other maps this year. 25 times. Bubble takes out Larsen already. Larsen going super aggressive, trying to change things up. And Quez, oh, you can feel the nerves right now on that sort of play. Does he go back in for it? He does, gets 1. Does really well to get 1, to be honest. But again, the B site is open. Iceberg has to find Bubble somehow after taking down his AWPer. And no, Bubble's having himself a fantastic nap. Dex taken down to 1 point of health, 1 HP. And the round still might be on because of that.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe a way for Kira and Prime. They desperately need this round if there's going to be a chance here for Tricked. Otherwise, the series just slipped away from them right before their very eyes. Prime looking to make his way forward into the low HP Bubble he goes, but Bubble's scope is trained on the angle. And he gets himself the kill, and it's only Kia left, and he's got no option but to save this AK-47. Tricked. Where have they gone, Trav? We were absolutely on course to take this to a decider. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to be afforded that luxury.
I was feeling it for Tricked. I was feeling it on this map at the moment.
Nice one. Really nice opening pick there for Trick. Larson with this AWP. What does SKADE do from here? They've got nothing to show for that opening frag. In fact, it looks like they're going to put all their eggs into one basket, Trav. All those baskets and all those eggs coming through towards Squeaky Door right now. Iceberg's above them. He gets the first kill. Dreamer can't get the trade either. All the frags coming through for the CT side. Even further damage done onto Denny's Love as well. He's only got 27 points of health, and this has overtime written all over it. Unless Ships and Denny can somehow save this round, we're going all the way.
Molotov comes in, Ships checks the site, and he checks it beautifully, takes Kia out. It's going to be a 2v3 after plant. Tricked, their nerves are going to be off the scale right now. In fact, both teams are going to be feeling a bit wobbly, you'd imagine. Larson will molly off the door. That will force Denislav to reposition. Ships gets one, can't make it two. It's all down to Denislav on very low HP. Can he no-scope Larson in the vents? Hits the flick. No-scope coming in, and Denislav's done it! 1 versus 2 to win out the semi-final for SKADE. And look how calm they are! Look how calm they are. They've still got a final to play, of course.
Trav, I wish you saw my reaction. I wish we switched to the player cams after that play made by Denny. That's a bit of a smile from Rainwaker.